2004, the regime was crushed to free the people. 2005, a spirit of defiance, and the country bled. Now on the edge of civil war, who will take control? Inside Iraq, on Al Jazeera.
Welcome back. You're watching the Al Jazeera News Hour at the start of a new era in international news. Building on the heritage of Al Jazeera's fearless journalism, we aim to bring a fresh perspective to world news coverage. Mike Hanna takes a look at what Al Jazeera can bring to you, our viewers.
A new point of view, an international news channel with a truly global perspective, the first ever to be broadcast from the Middle East in English.
The amount of intolerance and the amount of troubles and conflicts that we see right now, I think major part of reason of it is the fact that people cannot understand each other. Therefore, Al Jazeera will bridge that divide and will try to introduce nations and cultures and civilizations to each other.
It's now 10 years since Al Jazeera was launched, introducing the concept of an independent news source in an area where one had never been. Striving to present all points of view, it has on many occasions been caught in the middle.
وأنا ألوم الجزيرة مرة أخرى إنها تسوق للأمريكان قبل أن تتأكد.
I can definitively say that what Al Jazeera is doing is vicious, inaccurate, and inexcusable.
Outside the Al Jazeera offices in Doha, a memorial to journalists around the world who've lost their lives. In April 2003, reporter Tariq Ayoub was killed by US forces while reporting from the Al Jazeera bureau in Baghdad. Correspondent Taysir Alouni spent years in prison and is still under house arrest in Spain. Cameraman Sami Al-Hajj has been held in detention without trial in Guantanamo for the past 4 years. Correspondents around the globe have been beaten and threatened.
I'm media, guys. I'm media. Isn't that enough? Media.
The Al Jazeera offices in Kabul and Baghdad have been bombed, but the coverage continued. It's a proud tradition that Al Jazeera English will follow. Here in Doha and at news centres in London, Washington and Kuala Lumpur, people from more than 40 nations have come together with one common intent: to set the news agenda, to provide information that is honest and accurate. Al Jazeera brought to the world a new vision that will now be carried forward. It's a vision rooted in a sense of democracy and in the idea that everyone has the right to know. Mike Hanna, Al Jazeera.
Let's get a check on all the sport now with Joanna Gasharowska. Joe?
Thanks, Darren. We begin with the football, and the road to Euro 2008 continues. A total of 7 qualifying matches are being played, many of which could have a significant bearing on who makes it to the finals in Austria and Switzerland.